And yeah, we're not dealing with Monday anymore. We're another day removed from that daylight saving time clock switch. So hopefully everybody's catching up on sleep. Brissa, I know you were really anxiously awaiting National Nap Day yesterday. So how'd it go?
It was a great day. I had a fantastic nap. I slept really well at night. No complaints here.
You took the holiday for its literal meaning. You definitely got in there and did a nap. David, how are you adjusting to the clock switch? I know we detailed it yesterday. Struggle for me yesterday. Feeling a whole lot better this morning.
I actually did take like a 20-minute nap yesterday, but I probably only got like 2.5 hours of sleep last night. Little Lainey was having some night terrors, so yeah, it wasn't the best night, but she was able to sleep through the rest of it. She just needed the comfort of her daddy. So I was up for a little bit, and she's good now.
There you go. That's good to hear. Hey, so I posed the question here this morning. We obviously have one of our top stories this morning was Governor Wolf's move to let restaurants and bars, indoor venues basically go to use 75% of their capacity in a couple of weeks' time. That's up from the current 50% capacity limit. That'll kick in on Easter Sunday. So we posed the question, what summertime event or activity are you most looking forward to making its return? I think I've talked probably, a bit too much about my, anticipation for Seawolves baseball coming back on May 11th. That's one of the biggies, but I've got a list. I don't know if you guys got a typical summertime thing that you really are looking forward to returning as close to normal as possible this year.
I think I'm just looking forward to the beach and just warm weather and laying out and getting
a beach without a mask.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to is Presque Isle.
There you go. That's definitely someplace to look forward to. What about you, David?
I love Presque Isle. I mean, it's fantastic, and obviously, last year people were still able to go to Presque Isle. You just had to, in some cases, mask up and socially distance. But in terms of events that were canceled, yeah, Seawolves baseball coming back is obviously an exciting thing. I know we're not going to have the full slate of events that we normally have in a typical summer, but the thing I just love so much about the summertime is obviously the weather. You can just do anything outside. You can still, make the best of it, even if it's not just like a specific event.
I know that we're going to be detailing here in the weeks ahead the effort to get some of the typical summer fairs and festivals back up and running, maybe getting them to full speed or at least as close to as possible. And a couple of those are on my list. The Greek Fest, love it every year. The Italian Fest, the Polish Festival. I mean, the food that you get at the Erie's Ethnic Festivals is tremendous. And while we did get to have some of that food, to go drive-through fashion last year, I think everybody can agree it just wasn't the same. So, yeah, we also talked to the Port Authority about 8th grade Tuesdays, maybe bringing that back this summer. Doesn't look likely, but that's another one that's pretty high up on my wish list of things I'd like to see return. We got a couple of folks chiming in with theirs. Sarah says walks in Wintergreen Gorge and ice cream. Both of those I think you can do in the midst of the pandemic. But yeah, Wintergreen Gorge is a beautiful, beautiful area to take in. Sarah also chimed in Erie Days. That's right. Celebrate Erie. Known forever as We Love Erie Days. So yeah, our longtime Erie folks, we still like to call it We Love Erie Days. But yes, celebrate Erie, seeing that baby come back. And the Rib Fest, which typically happens in May, we've already detailed that one's getting pushed back to September. I think organizers of that one are hoping for a tasty, return to kind of usher in the fall. But yeah, I think we got lots of stuff to look forward to this summer, and we're seeing lots of positive signs. Erie County with its lowest new case number yesterday, the lowest one since last October. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, and of course, Waldameer, Waterworld. I mean, they'll be hopefully opening up on.
Think about Waldameer.
Yeah, hopefully opening up on time, and that's obviously that's one of the biggest staples here in Northwest PA. In addition to obviously Presque Isle, it's so cool how Erie turns into like a resort town during the summertime. We suffer through the winter, we suffer through the cloudy days to get to summer, and it's like you don't even really have to vacation very far to find something really cool.
And you've got that little lady at home who's going to basically give you a, 10-year window of excuses to go ride the rides at Waldameer with her. So That's a bonus, Dave.
Yeah. Maybe this summer she loves Presque Isle. We took her out once, and I was surprised she was not afraid of the water.
Really?
Yeah, she was just yelling at everybody. Not so much yelling, but like waving hi to everybody. But she loves water. She loves bath time. Like bath time is one of her favorite things, which we're very lucky for that.
Yeah, I would agree.
And picking up sticks in the backyard.
Picking up sticks, doing yard work, and dusting around the house.
She's a overachieving 1-year-old.
Start them early.
Jordan's saying hopes the fairs are happening this year, and I did mention that. Yeah, we are going to be working over the next couple of weeks to get the latest on all those fairs. We're reaching out to those organizers of everything from the Crawford County Fair to the wine festival, to all those events that we count on each and every year. So, if you had to name your favorite ethnic festival, David, whether you took part in one here or maybe in some other city, which ethnicity throws the best party is basically my question.
The German Fest.
Ooh, that is a good one.
It's normally because let's just be honest. It's because of the beer and
the size of the mugs that they drink the beer out of.
Right. Well, that too, but it's also like the good food. You got some really good German food out there, and I'm German, so yeah, I can't go wrong with that.
The bratwurst.
Bratwurst, yeah. Exactly.
I had to go to the proverbial desert island with one festival. For me, it would have to be the Polish festival. So there you go. Marissa, what about you?
I think I'm Greek festival. I think that sounds, maybe it's just what sounds really good right now is some Greek food.
Greek food is really good,
looks
though.
like we are all on separate pages about these
And
festivals.
they do love to party. I mean, I guess if you can combine some dancing and good food, that really makes for a fun party. And yeah, even a dance challenge guy like me has, stepped onto the dance floor, so to speak, at both the Greek Fest and the Polish Fest over the years.
Wow.
Those Hellenic dancers,
Are
they
there
love
videos
to
of that?
welcome you into the line, and that can be a fun time. Just looking forward to stuff like that.
It's always interesting watching some of the older folks I haven't been to the German festival in a few years, but some of the older folks who break out like that traditional German
Lederhosen.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got one in the back, okay? Yeah. His name is Rick Bonniger.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Some of them are they know their moves very well. I've got a lot of German family that are like deeply rooted in their German ancestry, and they go to those festivals all the time, and they're the ones who are dressing up.
Oh, and they probably love it.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if you had to make Rick Bonniger pick between St. Patrick's Day or the German Fest, his head might explode because he loves both of those things. And we're coming up on perhaps, I don't know, it's not an ethnic festival, but it is the biggest ethnic party of the year, typically St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. So muted, obviously, because of the pandemic. But hey, still a chance to maybe go out there and grab a Reuben and at least a glass of Irish beer.
And there are many local restaurants too, still celebrating St. Patrick's Day safely, of course, and have detailed that. I know Molly Brannigan's is doing the times. You have to schedule a reservation, and you can only be there for 90 minutes. And I just think it's cool that they're still making do with what they're able to do.
Exactly. So you have Marty coming on, says shop picnic at Waldameer, and that is actually true. We missed our company picnic at Waldameer last year. Yeah. That would be nice to see that baby return. Although my daughter's grown up now, she doesn't give me the excuse to go ride the rides like David's gonna have.
You can steal Lainey every now and then.
She'll be one of those girls that by the time she's 4 or 5, she wants to take me on all the scary rides, and I'll be like, no, I can't. I can't do the teacups; they're spinning too fast.
All right, everybody, we are out of time for this Tuesday. I do want to thank everybody for jumping on. Marty, Jordan, James, and Sarah, and everybody else who said hello. We appreciate it. And of course, we're back on the air tomorrow morning, getting you ready for St. Patrick's Day and covering everything else that's going on in our world. We'll hit the air with Erie News Now Sunrise at 5 a.m. So we will